Hello, hello. Give me 1 second. I need to see whether or not it's gonna. Okay, no, you can see my cursor, but you can't see what I'm doing. I get to be sneaky. I need the stream manager up on the side. That's what I gotta do. Unfortunately, Streamlabs is a bit fucking stupid sometimes. We don't like to use Streamlabs. At least not exclusively. The stream manager being open. Opera has saved my life. All right. Big yawn. We're very tired, but it's okay. That's why we're doing some cozy tier lists. I wanted to do this a while ago, and then didn't get around to it. So we're doing it tonight, and because we've been doing a bunch of Stardew with our silly Saturday Stardew Valley streams, I figured a good one to start off with would be the Stardew Valley characters. Did not make this, obviously. However, I have very strong opinions on the Stardew Valley NPCs. Therefore, it only makes sense. Just from looking at this for even a second, can't help but notice we are missing a few characters here. So, I'm gonna look up a different one. I do not want a modded one. It's woman. It is me. Hello, hee haw. How are you? About this one. Okay, this looks more promising. When was this last updated? 2023. I feel like that works. Oh my god, hi! Holy shit, thank you to both of you. Sewer Guy needs to be S plus tier. You are so correct. I agree. Krobus is S plus tier, but we gotta get through everybody. Thank you, Big Sid and Driss for the subscriptions. You guys are sweeties. Thank you very much. I feel like this is a fine one to do. We're gonna go with it. I don't think it's missing anybody that's imperative. Oh, I see how it is. Do you? Do you see how it is, Hedgehog? Okay. Immediately. Abigail. Abigail is our first bitch. S tier. I would argue S plus, but I'm gonna try to just leave this one alone. I'm gonna try not to make a new category if I don't have to. I have a tendency to do that. I would like to stick to it. I literally call you hee haw all the time. I just wanted to read out the names to say thank you. So dramatic. Alex. I haven't romanced Alex personally. I know all of the romance storylines for all of the bachelors and bachelorettes. However, a slutty stream? How is this slutty? This is actually not a slutty stream. Thank you, Hedgehog. Thank you for coming to my defense. I like Alex. I think he's fine. He is one of the characters that is definitely a victim of the gay button, which I don't like in games. But I don't know, the toxic like jock stereotype kind of gets broken down with him a little bit if you end up stumbling across it. Other than that, he seems kind of one-dimensional, so I think I'm gonna put him in C. I feel like they definitely could have handled Alex's bachelor storyline better, but we're not gonna get into the specifics. You fucking bastard for the sippy sippy. Quite literally, I just finished my drink before I started stream, so I have to refill it. Fuck you! I'll do it twice. Alright. Water is refilled. One sip.
Bienvenue, Power Bottoms.
Bienvenue, Power Bottoms. Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna kill you. Okay. There, I have done my sippy sippies. Jesus Christ. Anybody else want to throw one in there? Okay, fuck you! I logged in specifically to say Alex sucks. All my homies hate Alex. They really could have done a better job with him, but I think that he does have some redeeming qualities to him. It was either a C or a D. I want to be optimistic, and there are definitely characters that I hate a lot more than him, so for now I'm putting him in C. It very well could change, but I agree. We don't love Alex. A fucking... There! I finished what was in the cup! It's a whole cup of water! Okay? Can we say that I'm hydrated? Can we live for 5 seconds? It was summer and he was like, hey farmer, I bet you'd look great in a swimsuit. Am I really being harassed in a farming sim right now? Yeah, that's Alex behavior. Burp. Hey, yo? Sir, your language in public. Alright, Birdie, I'm gonna fucking lose it! You guys fucking suck! You guys suck! Oh my god. This is payback for all the times that I did this to fucking Moss. Oh. Okay, there. 4 sips! Back to the fucking tier list. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna fucking... Jesus. Guys! I would love to be able to breathe. I would love to be able to breathe. If it's all right with you, it's all right. I'm gonna take 5 more sips of water, and we're gonna be on our best behavior, and we're gonna give me at least 5 minutes, okay? At least 5 minutes. I thought waterboarding was off the table too. Apparently, I'm gonna go fuck myself. Okay. Birdie, a wonderful old lady, whimsical as fuck, definitely has magical powers, does not let anybody in on the fact. I'm putting her in A. I love Birdie. The bouncer? Every single part of me wants to say, like, D or F tier. Because the most bland, generic, mysterious white man. And it kind of doesn't get any worse than that. But at the same time, he's got secrets, you know? And I'm a little bit curious about it. I'm gonna put him in B tier. And that might be an issue for some people. But, like, I feel like he might weird out Sandy, but I feel like Sandy is just really fucking on edge. I feel like Sandy is really, really paranoid. And that's not to say it's not for a good reason. But I don't think he would ever do anything to Sandy. I don't think he'd ever just, like, maliciously do anything to a woman. I'm curious about him. I think he has a story. And that intrigues me. Caroline... She is my mother-in-law. I feel as though I need to tread carefully. Be a little on edge if there's a secret casino in the back room at my work too. Yeah, I would be uncomfortable as well. Dearest, sweetest mother-in-law. Shitty taste in men. Really, really bad taste in men. I feel bad for her. But she gives a little bit of a whimsical vibe. She just has her nice little tea garden. I think she'd be fun to hang out with if you get her away from her husband. I think if somebody were able to get her to separate from Pierre, I think she would be so cool. I'm gonna put her in B tier because I think she has improving to do. I think she could be better. We could always be a little bit better, every single one of us. But she's got some work to do. But you brought into the world my lovely, lovely wife. And for that, I cannot thank you enough, and I cannot put you lower than a B. Clint, F tier. Incel behavior. Honestly, one of the worst. We hate Clint. Demetrius? Also F tier. I don't like Demetrius. I don't fuck with Demetrius. I think Demetrius is a bad stepdad. I think he's way too overbearing on Maru. I think he borders on weaponized incompetence with Robin sometimes. I think this man definitely argues semantics. It's not giving, like... Some people argue he just takes things very literally. Some people argue potential, like, autism-coded personality traits in Demetrius to the point where he, you know... I forget what their discussion is. But Robin asks him to get something or to do something a certain way, and he takes it very, very literally. And it's like, that's fine. But after the years and years that you've been with your partner, I would expect you to understand her a little bit better. And if you had any questions, to clarify and communicate, and you don't, and you treating your own daughter as weirdly as you do, and treating Sebastian as shitty as you do, I can't forgive it. I don't like Demetrius. I do not like him. The dwarf, S tier. That's my little bro right there. That's bro. It's very, very simple. That's all I have to say. That's bro. Elliot? He's alright! I don't love his story. Like, as a bachelor, I don't love it. He kinda cringes me out a little bit. But he seems very sweet. He seems good-intentioned. Well-intentioned. I just... There's just nothing about him that sticks out to me. He doesn't intrigue me all that much. But he's also... I think this is going to be the thing that bumps Alex down to a D, is that I'm genuinely just so fucking neutral on Elliot. But I don't feel comfortable to have Elliot and Alex in the same tier. Because that assuredly is not the case. Emily is going to go solid B tier. Emily has never done or said anything, at least from what I remember, that I haven't liked. I don't know. I don't think she's a bad person. I don't think she's super interesting. And I'm not really a Crystal girly. She's whimsical, and I appreciate it. Like I said with Birdie, we love somebody with whimsy. She's very, very sweet. No, you know what? We'll put her in A. We'll put her in A. I was pretty damn confident in the B tier, but the more that I'm thinking about it, I don't want her and the bouncer to be in the same tier. I don't want her and Caroline to be in the same tier. I think she's an A tier girl. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I can live with that. Evelyn, S tier. Best grandma. Best grandma. I love her. George, D tier. I don't fuck with them. I don't like him that much. He's just an old man. He's an old white man. Like, that's bordering on F tier as it is. But, you know, I don't know. There's something about him. D tier. It's not Marlon. Marlon's that guy. What the fuck is your name? Who are they? Ooh. Adventurers Guild. Oh, sorry, let me specify Stardew. Gil. Honestly, I'm gonna rate them together. Rating them together, they're gonna get an A. I love the duo. Historians would say that they were best friends. I beg to differ. I think that these two are deeply, deeply in love. It is my headcanon that Marlon and Gil are a married couple. And I think that's beautiful. I say gay rights. Concerned Ape said gay rights. I love them. They always come through for me when I lose things in the Skull Caverns, when I lose things in the mines, for a relatively reasonable price. But they're a small business. They can't do everything, okay? I understand that when I fuck up and I die in the mines, that I'm allowed to pick one singular thing to get back. I can't have everything. But they're trying to be helpful, and I appreciate the effort that they put in for me, especially in their older age. Thank you. Thank you to them. The governor? We don't fuck with politicians. F. Grandpa? S tier. S tier. Only because in my first playthrough, I did get all 4 candles. So he looked favorably upon me. So I have no complaints. I also got a farm. It's working out well for me. Got a lot of money. Land. I own a home. And as far as I know, it didn't cost me anything. So, you know, generational wealth. We love Grandpa. Gunther? B tier. A respectable man in a respectable position. I like him. I like Gunther. Gus? He's reliable as well. I like him. He seems like he has a nice personality. Again, I can't remember any single time that he's said something in the game that has upset me or that I've like gotten the ick from. He seems like a sweet guy. I like him. Haley? C tier. I respect her character development. I think that that is good. Gus makes a big omelet to share with everyone. A tier? He does. He's very, very generous. However, I don't know enough about him. He seems very, very good. I just don't know enough about him. What I do know is positive, but I don't know enough about him to be like, I fucking love that guy. Granted, I don't know that much about Birdie, but like, look at her. Look at her. She could have my life. And I would feel as if I did the right thing to give it to her. I cannot say the same for Gus. I like Haley's character development. I think she kind of got the shit end of the stick in terms of it could have been better, to put it lightly. But she isn't that bad in the beginning. She's definitely young. She's kind of lazy. But those aren't bad things, you know? Like, it's not great. But she's not a bad person to that big of an extent. I've had Haley redeemed for me quite a bit. From where I probably would have put her before. She probably would have been in D tier before. I think it depends on at what point in the game. Haley's definitely a character that jumps around, so as kind of a median to the kind of person that she can be, C tier feels very fair and consistent. Harvey is just a guy trying his best. I don't feel very strongly for Harvey any one way or the other. As somebody who works in healthcare, the whole thing of like, oh, he's a doctor, he wants everybody to be healthy, you're shoving shit down their fucking throat, trying to get them to be healthy to like an extent that nobody necessarily wants to be. You're kind of annoying about it, and that sucks. But that's my only complaint about Harvey. Harvey loves pickles, though? He does. I'm pretty sure. He's allowed to like things that I don't. That's his prerogative. Who am I to stop him? I like him. He's got the dark hair. I love his glasses. He looks good in green. He looks friendly. As a bachelor, I kind of love his story. A little bit. I like the way that his house is designed as well. When you get to know him and you get to go up in the top floor. Kind of a cute little guy. I appreciate him. The henchman. Creature. Immediate A tier. Oh my god. Alright, thank you guys for waiting. Thank you. 2 sips. Jazz, F tier. That's a serial killer. That's actually a psychopath. I wish that I still had the Google Doc of all of the accusations that Moss and I have for Jazz. We've gone through, and I would love to play this on stream sometime. But it's Stardew Valley Guess Who. But instead of doing anything with physical traits or physical aspects of the characters, you do it purely based on vibes. So you make assumptions about the characters based on just how they look, what you think they would do, how you think they would act. I'm aware that she's an 8-year-old. She's fucking insane. She is not safe to be around. Put me in a room. Put me in a room with Jazz. Actually, please don't do that. I would be terrified. Jody. I'm gonna say I don't love Jody. Mostly because I don't like her taste in men. Jody now reminds me of a life that I could have lived kind of adjacent. And I'm not necessarily happy about that. But she's very pretty. She's very kind. She's trying her best, raising her 2 boys. This fucker's out of the picture for the whole first year. Doesn't even mention him. And then he's not super helpful when he comes back, but that's more of a shit talk thing to him. But I would treat all the Stardew wives so much better than their husbands do. On God! I mean, you treat me wonderful, so I can vouch. Jody holds it the fuck down. I'm gonna put her in A, but I'm not happy about what her life is like currently. I want better for Jody, and that's why she's going in A. Kent is going in D tier. Very, very tempted to put him in F, but for some reason I can't quite do that. And I'm not exactly sure why. So he's going in D tier, but he's very, very close to F tier. Krobus, once again. Creature. He's little guy. The little guy lives in the sewer. He's just... I love him. He's... Squish his little cheeks. His little non-corporeal cheeks. Krobus best boy, 100%. My platonic roommate for life. Love him. Needs his mayo. You know what? He can have as much as he wants. Leah? S tier. I love a cottagecore lesbian artist. What the fuck else is there to say? That's my wife. Abigail is my wife, and so is Leah. I fucking love her. She's beautiful. Perfect. So wonderful. I would die for her. Leo? A tier. I love that little guy. That's a cutesy little fella. He's so sweet. I think he's going to grow up to be quite well adjusted with the help of Penny. I think Penny's gonna put in the fucking work for him, and I think he's gonna be such a sweetheart. Tiny bird boy. Exactly. He's such a sweetie. I love him and Linus. I love him and Linus. Those are the besties of a century. I wish I had a friendship like that. Lewis? D tier. Kinda don't love the whole old white man politician sleeping with somebody and like keeping it a secret and borderline like being ashamed about it and just like not having the balls to own up to it. It's just Marnie is a wonderful woman. Wonderful woman. Spent her tax dollars on a golden statue of himself. You know what? That's fair. You're so right. Marnie does deserve much, much better. Linus, S tier. I love Linus. I would die for Linus. That man is my best friend, and I swear to God, I will beat the shit out of anybody who's throwing rocks at his tent. And I mean that. I mean that. I will throw them off of the fucking cliff that his tent sits upon if I catch them doing that shit. I would love to know what motherfucker in Pelican Town decided that they wanted to go and do that. My boy. Marnie going in. I like Marnie. Her story doesn't quite have anything that I'm like super in love with her about, but god fucking damn it, Marnie. Open your shop! Tend your fucking counter, bro! I wanted to buy a pig today. I was playing Stardew with Moss today. And I was like, we need a pig. We need a pig. We need the truffle for the community center. And so I asked Moss, I'm like, hey, can you go to Marnie? Can you get us a pig? And Moss is like, yup, I can get us a pig. And they go to get us the pig. And I walk into Pierre's. And immediately I'm like, nope, no. Don't do that. Don't go to Marnie. Don't go to Marnie. And Moss is like, why? Why should I not go to Marnie? I'm like, don't do it. You don't want to do it. And they're like, why? And I'm like, Marnie is here at Pierre. She's in the aisle. I'm looking at this bitch from behind. Don't go. And they're like, well, fuck. Yeah, this was on a Monday. So Tuesday, the next day, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to go do this. And Moss is like, I'm going to go to talk to Marnie. I don't notice that it's a fucking Tuesday. I'm in the fucking Skull Caverns doing whatever the fuck I'm doing, trying to probably get a fucking prismatic shard. I don't know. Going through, doing whatever, killing my serpents. And then Moss is like, she's not here. And immediately I look over at the calendar in the top right corner and I'm like, well, it's Tuesday. She's at her fucking aerobics class. And Moss, borderline, was about to crash out. And I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. It is so bad to the point that Concerned Ape had to add in one of those fucking books. One of the journals. So that way you can access her shop when she's not around because she just never fucking works. Marnie! Be at your fucking job! Anyway. I fucking hate Marnie. I love Marnie, but I fucking hate her. Maru? I'll put her in C tier. I don't know much about her. I've seen the Bachelor and Bachelorette scenes for every character in Stardew. Maru just kind of falls to the wayside for me. I can't, no matter how hard I try, get invested in her story. She's just not my type. I don't like her dad. I don't want to have to deal with that man. And she's just kind of boring. I'm sure she's great. I should be a wonderful friend, but like I don't want to fuck with it. I don't want to do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Maru. You're not my type. Morris. Why the fuck is this a question? We're moving on. Mr. Key. A tier. He provides a lot of really cool things. He has me interested. It's the same kind of thing as the bouncer where I'm like, he's got stories, he's got intrigue, he's got mystery. I want to know more. I'm invested. I know that he's kind of a prick, just like sending us on all of these escapades, but he kind of pays us well. He's got some cool glasses. I love the hat. I love the matching cloak. He's A tier. I like him. Good guy. Pam, F tier. We literally build this woman a house and give it to her for free, and like she still kind of just treats her fucking daughter like shit, and it's like, Pam, I can't keep going to bat for you. I can't do it. I've done it for too long. Take forever to get to the bus in the morning as well. You inconvenience me. I don't trust you behind the wheel of the bus sometimes. I just don't like it. F tier. Meanwhile, Penny, S tier. She is just doing her best at all times. I love Penny. Penny deserves the world. Pierre, F tier. Once again, why is this even a question? Moving on. Professor Snail, A tier. That man's a fucking weirdo. I love that guy. I want to know everything. I want to know his story. I want to know what makes that motherfucker tick. I would listen to him talk for hours. I would go in that tent and I would lay myself on the floor. This is not going in a sexual direction. I would lay myself on the floor, just close my eyes, and I could listen to him talk for hours, and I would just educate me. Educate me on everything. I'm curious to know all that you have absorbed in that time that you were stuck in that tent behind that fucking boulder. For the love of God, please. Robin? This may be controversial. I'm putting her in B tier. I don't love her taste in men. I don't think she goes to bat for her son the way that she needs to. I think she's very complacent. She kind of gets aggressive with Demetrius, and although I don't like Demetrius all that much, kind of don't love that from her. Not loving the energy that she's creating here in the studio today. She's fine. She's very, very talented. She actually is very consistently at her fucking counter doing her job. She does fast work. The turnaround for her to add fucking expansions onto my home, onto my barn, onto my coop, to build a fucking slime ranch, like she can do it all. She's an incredible woman. And I cannot express enough how grateful I am to have somebody with her skills in Pelican Town. But I just, as a person, I can't. I'm so sorry, Robin. Despite that, though, would. Take that how you may. Sam, D tier. Very immature. Kind of annoying. Kind of an asshole. I just don't like him. There's something about him I don't like. Goku ass motherfucker. Real. I don't know. He gets on my nerves. Sorry. Sandy? S tier. That's a wife. I look at her and I am tripping, stumbling, falling over, stuttering every single word that comes out of my mouth. I'm sweating profusely. I got hot girl tummy problems from looking at her. You know? That's a wife. Love my desert wife. Sebastian? I don't want to say it. I don't want to admit this. The only thing that I really, really don't like about Sebastian is that he kind of is just a little too antisocial for me. And I really, really hate the fact that he smokes. I really don't like smokers. I have a huge problem with smokers. I don't like it. I wish he would quit. I can fix him. I can fix him. Shane, however, is no. He's fucked. Nobody should try to fix him. Nobody should want to fix him. He needs to fix himself. I don't fuck with that. I don't want to get involved with that. I'm so sorry. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be healthy. You deserve to recover. However, I don't want to be involved. Give me your blue chickens and don't fucking bother me. You're an asshole. Vincent? C tier. That's just a little guy. I have no negative feelings for him. That's a child. Already have better taste than Kendall then? Hey, be nice to my wife. Willie? I like Willie. Willie's going B tier. I feel like Willie is probably a Republican, though. I don't like that, but he doesn't rub it in my face. No, you can't, Kendall! No, you cannot fix him! He just goes right back to drinking! He kind of is still an asshole even when you marry him! He doesn't know! No, you can't fix him! I'm so sorry to break this to you. You can't save him. No, bad, bad. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Kyle, help me here. Please help me here. I need you. Grab her by the shoulders. Give her a little shake for me. And you can't fix him. And then grab her face and give her a smooch. Okay? Please. And then tell her it's from me. She can hear me right now, but tell her it's from me anyway. You have to tell her with your words. I like Willie. I feel like he's probably a Republican, but he doesn't shove it in my face. He's not a dick about it. He's really, really convenient. He lets us go on the boat. It's a good little time. He's a hardworking guy. I respect him. He's never treated me poorly. He's been very kind. I feel like there's definitely something hidden away about him that I would probably really, really hate. And in the same way that it's like, oh, never meet your idols, I'd hope that I never find out what the thing is about Willie that I wouldn't like. But I know that it's there, and I'm not stupid. The Wizard, A tier. Oh, A tier. Whimsical. Beautiful. Abigail's real father. Not really, but like, I love the Wizard. I love the Wizard. I would help him fuck over his ex-wife as many times as he needs. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Anyway. With that being said, this is the definitive Stardew Valley tier list. If anybody has any changes that they would make, go ahead and put them in the Discord. You can let me know, and I'll tell you how you are objectively wrong. But I would love to hear you try and defend yourself and your wrong opinion. I would love it. Nothing would please me more than to see you fight for an opinion that I know you're wrong about. I'm going to take a screenshot and then we are going to paste it in the Discord. All that matters to me is that Clint is an F tier where he belongs. Literally. Actual fucking shithead. We hate Clint. All right. Second one. Let's see. Immediately, I saw the comprehensive list of fanfic and writing tropes. And for Kendall's sake, that could be a fun one. But I'm also not that big of a reader, and it says that there are 85 things in there. And I don't know if I want to go through 85 things. 2010s cartoons. I'm not gonna know like half of the shit in there, probably. Hopping off to shower soon. Don't suffer for my sake. Okay. I will not suffer then. Ultimate animation. Jesus Christ, 434. That's too many. What if I do Shrek characters? There's triple S tier. Jesus Christ. No. Not happening. Sorry. Oh my god. I finished what was in the cup. Oh my god. Steven Universe 2.0. 100? Jesus fucking Christ. That's too many. Regular show characters. I wasn't super into regular show, so I don't know if I could do that and do it justice. Oh, I have strong opinions on How I Met Your Mother characters. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure that I can immediately recognize everybody who's here. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, we're starting off with Stella. Stella goes in shit tier. Okay. I'm not going to bat for Ted on this. But she turned Ted down, which she had every right to do. Spoiler alert, obviously. Don't fucking come back to this a little bit later if you haven't watched How I Met Your Mother and you don't want spoilers. Because I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad. She turns Ted down, which she has every right to do. Okay? That's not the problem. You do not owe a man a date, no matter how persistent he is. And quite honestly, Ted, like, leave the woman alone. She rejected you multiple times. You're hitting on her while she's at work. She's doing your laser tattoo removal. Like, just leave her alone. For the love of God. But he wins her over. Okay? He tries very hard. He wins her over. He treats her well. He truly is, he is invested in that relationship. But she doesn't really give a fuck to get into his interests. He tries to show her Star Wars, okay? And she is just not really giving a fuck about it. She's not watching the damn movie. She went over to his apartment to watch it because it's important to him. And then she didn't really give a fuck. And it's like, that's fine. You don't need to be interested. But that, in addition to the way that she just acts toward him sometimes, it's like, okay, you already kind of suck. But then you leave this man at the altar for your ex-husband with no discussion, nothing. You leave a fucking note and you dip on a boat with your ex-husband on your wedding day to this man. How evil can you be? Stella. Go fuck yourself. Holy shit. I hate Stella. I hate her. I hate her. Zoe. I feel like there needs to be a tier between okay and shit tier. But again, I don't want to change anything. I just want to deal with it the way that they have it set up. Zoe fucking sucks. It's great that she wants to save the Arcadian. That's fantastic for her. Love that for her. We love an activist. We love somebody who cares about something and is gonna go out, put her fucking feet to the dirt. She's gonna do what she needs to do. And she's gonna be unapologetic about it. She's gonna be outspoken. I love that. What I do not love is that she so quickly, with the captain, is just... I don't like the amount of time between her and the captain and her and Ted. I don't love the way that she communicates. I think she's very closed off. Her communication is shitty. And I feel like it just causes a bunch of problems that it doesn't need to. And she's playing hard to get, kind of. Like this back and forth, hot and cold. And I don't love her. I think for a grown-ass woman, she had a lot of growing up to do. And she needed to get her shit together. But I don't think she's irredeemable. Stella is irredeemable to me. Scooter? Good tier. Mildly obsessive. Not even mildly. Just an obsessive fucking guy. But he never did anything terrible. He's just fucking stupid. He's pretty funny. I like Scooter. He's just a guy. He's just a sad guy who's still in love with his first love. And it's like, bro, I want you to be happy. You never did anything wrong. I just want you to be happy. Oh. Robin. Miss Robin Scherbatsky. What the fuck do I do with you? This is a lot to unpack. So, I don't like Robin. I think Robin has a lot of good in her as an individual. I think she is very independent, very strong-willed, very career-driven. And that's fantastic. But she exudes this false confidence of being secure in herself and what she wants to a fault. Because she doesn't actually have any backbone to hold to that, which causes so much hot and cold back and forth, where she's hurting so many people, she's hurting herself. It's this vicious cycle, and no matter how many times she goes through it, and she should be learning from it, she's just not getting any better, and it sucks. It fucking sucks to watch. On top of that, she, one, gives away all of her dogs to her aunt, which, honestly, no, you know what? That's actually a redeeming quality for her, because she had, fucking 4 dogs in that tiny-ass New York City apartment, and it's like, girl, you can't do that. But she's constantly going back and forth, jumping between Ted and Barney, and it's just a bad time, and she's kind of a bitch, and she tells them one thing and then immediately goes back on it because she doesn't actually take the time to solidify what she wants in her life, and she just kind of flip-flops between when she's happy with her relationship to when she's not, and what she's willing to give, but she's not actually willing to give it. I hate Robin. And the way that the fucking show ended, the fact that Robin and Ted are endgame is fucking disgusting, and I hate that. I don't remember the therapist's name. I want to say it's Tony, but I'm not certain, so I'm gonna look it up. How I Met Your Mother therapist name. His name is Kevin. I don't like Kevin. Kevin fucking sucks. Kevin should not be a therapist. Should have his license revoked. What the fuck, Kevin? But he's not the worst. I think he's fine. I don't like him, but also he's fine. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck? Quinn! I love Quinn. Quinn is god tier. Quinn deserved so much more than what she got. She was fantastic. She deserved so much better than Barney. And I feel so sorry for her to have met the group. She didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve to get caught up in their fucking shenanigans. Patrice? God tier. The way that she just gets absolutely fucking abused. Absolutely abused by Robin. Just shit on, stomped on, kicked while she should be fucking down, and yet she stays up. She's willing to do so much to help Barney out with his proposal to Robin. She's just always so happy. I love Patrice. Patrice is S tier. God tier Patrice. Good for fucking her. Lily? Shit. Fucking terrible. Horrible, horrible fucking liar. Hid thousands of dollars in credit card debt from her fucking fiance. Left her fiance of fiance of however fucking long, boyfriend of however many years since fucking college. Just got up and left because she was unhappy in her career and she couldn't fucking handle it. Instead of, working it out, communicating, trying to do anything like a fucking grown-ass adult, going through a difficult time with your partner because you love them and, want to come out on top of it and, care about your relationship. No! What does this bitch do? Leaves the country. Packs up. I'm done. Goodbye. Leaves the country to go to art school. That's it. Just calls off the whole engagement. Please stop. Thank you. Just done. Immediately. Just fucks off and leaves. Then comes back and has the audacity to be like, please, I love you. I'm sorry. I miss you. Where? Fuck you, Lily. Fuck you. Holy shit. She does good sometimes, but overall, she's a really, really bad communicator. I don't appreciate it. I don't love her. I actually have quite intense negative feelings about her. And then on top of that, there's the whole issue when they're supposed to move to Italy so that way she can do her fucking art consultant thing for the captain. And then she's hiding the fact that she's pregnant, and she's upset about fucking Marshall going to fucking law school. She's back and forth about all that because she's like, oh, well, we need money. Money, money, money. Fuck you. And wanting to pursue the thing that makes you happy for so long because of my thousands and thousands of dollars of debt. When she was unhappy, she just got to leave the country and call off a whole fucking engagement. 2 different fucking playing fields, apparently. Fuck you, Lily. God, you suck. Dumbest bitch alive. What the fuck is Barney's brother's name? Fuck. What is his name? James. James goes in the good tier. There isn't really anything that he does that I dislike substantially other than the fact that he cheats on his partner at one point, which is pretty damn bad and knocks him down from honestly being like God tier. Besides that, he keeps his shit together pretty well. He seems pretty decent, and nothing that he does is really all that bad. I feel like to put him any lower than good tier would kind of be a massive disservice to the rest of his character. Should we leave Ted for last? No, I feel like we should probably just get through it now. I feel like... This is... Fuck. I've watched How I Met Your Mother through multiple times. The first time that I watched it through, I want to say I was like 15. So it's been 10 years with this show that I would say I've watched it in its entirety 3 or 4 times. I have watched this show alone. I have watched this show with friends. I have watched this show with partners and at the time potential partners. And I think a lot of the situations in this show are great conversation starters when it comes to getting to know somebody who you're trying to pursue a relationship with. I feel like it can give you a lot of really, really good jumping off points. My most recent relationship, one of the things that I said to him was that he reminded me a lot of Ted. And I held Ted pretty fucking highly. Despite me knowing that he did some, like, stupid, dumb shit, I was like, hey, man, Ted's still pretty good. He's got a good heart. His head's in the right spot. He's always, you know, trying his best. Now that I've been in a relationship with somebody who I still, looking at all of this, I'm like, yeah, he definitely reminded me of Ted. I have come to realize just how much of a shitter Ted is. And I don't say that in a bitter way, but like, Ted genuinely sucks. He is so manipulative. He is manipulative, he is pushy, he does not respect boundaries. He throws a fucking fit when he's not getting his way. He's just this giant fucking man-child so much of the time. He doesn't understand how to actually show up for a long-term committed relationship until Tracy, really. He has terrible judgment. Terrible. He sucks with empathy. He sucks with understanding other people. Ever date someone who reminds you of a character in a project with NPH in it? Out of Dr. Horrible, and dude, it was so bad. I like Neil Patrick Harris, though. I really like Neil Patrick Harris. I love him in Hedwig. I love him in Hedwig. I love him in majority of the things that he's in. But Ted is just genuinely a bad dude. And like, he's not manipulative on purpose necessarily. Like, he's a sweetheart. He wants all the right things. He wants that love. He wants the family. He wants his perfect life, and he wants to be this great husband, but he doesn't have what it takes to be that kind of person because he's not ready to sacrifice the stuff that he needs, and he's not ready to pony up and be a man in circumstances that he needs to be. And that's exactly what my last relationship was like. And that just like brought it to the forefront of like, oh no, these aren't like itty bitty little character flaws that are like, oh, well, he has good intentions and it's just unfortunate. Like, no, that shit just fucking sucks. I'm sorry, Ted. You fucking suck. And like, more people need to be upfront with you and tell you how much of a shithead you are so that you get your shit together way before you fucking meet Tracy. Holy fuck. Ranjit is great. That's a good boy right there. He's a little bit weird. He crosses boundaries sometimes into like a problematic extent. But he's the homie. I love Ranjit. The captain, I think he's great as well. He never really does anything that's super terrible. Tempering to go shower. Have a good stream, wifey. Aw, thank you, Kendall. Thank you so much. Have a good shower. Thank you for hanging out. I cannot wait to see you. Oh my goodness. You're gonna do sippy sippy, aren't you? Fuck! Joke's on you fuckers. You guys made me drink so much water that I have to pee now. So now I'm gonna fucking pause this. And I have to throw up my go piss girl thing. I have to pee. All because you guys thought it would be funny. Let's see. Copy. Content sharing. Paste. All right. I'll be back. Gotta go keep our wife company. Oh my god. You think I wouldn't? You think I fucking wouldn't? I would. I water my plants. Oh my goodness. What kind of plant am I, actually? Before you go. Get back to me at some point. Fucking show up then? Respectfully? I don't like driving in the dark. What? Anyway, I'll be back. I gotta pee. Alright. We have peed. Everything's good. Ugh. Here we go. Alright. Alright, back to bitching. Who was I bitching about last? Ted? Or no, the captain. I said the captain was a decent guy. I like the captain. I think he does a good job of just being a decent fucking dude. He's kind of a corporate dick, but it's not in a malicious way. I think he's just kind of a product of his time. He's definitely a fucking autistic man. Probably undiagnosed, or if he was diagnosed, probably doesn't want to accept it. Just because he is such a businessman. Straight, white businessman. Stick to what he should be. However, he offers Lily a job, even though she doesn't really have experience doing the thing that she does at all. He doesn't care. He wants her to do it because he sees her potential. He offers her the chance of a lifetime with their whole fucking family. He's gonna pay her well. He's understanding about Ted and Zoe, and he just... I think he's a decent guy. He's a bit of a weirdo, but he's a decent guy overall. I think he's good. I think he's great. Barney! Objectively, you know you're a shitter. Like, you know you're the worst. You know that you fucking suck. But also, I love his character development. He can be a real sweetie. He has his moments of redemption, but it's just not enough for me. I can't defend him, but I can appreciate him when he has his moments. Unfortunately, Barney, you go in the shit tier. My apologies, my sweet fucking boy. What is her name? It's Ted's ex-girlfriend from college. Karen, I want to say. I think it's Karen. Ted's college girlfriend. I Met Your Mother. It is Karen. Okay. So, Karen goes in the shit tier. She was super manipulative, a huge bitch, cheated on Ted 1,000,001 fucking times, and then he would keep going back to her, which fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. Caught up on a fucking bitch that doesn't fucking love you. But like, God, I fucking hate Karen. Karen was a cunt. Karen sucked. Tracy? God tier. She was written in such a Mary Sue kind of way. Like, she fit in perfectly with everybody from the jump. There was just so much about her that was, like, too good to be true. She was so sweet. Sad fucking backstory that her fiance that she had before fucking dies. Like, I love Tracy. She deserved the best. It's a little bit cringy the way that they wrote her, but I love her. I would go to bat for her. I really, really like Tracy. And it sucks that she had her tragic backstory and that they wrote her to die at the end and ended up going with that just for Ted to end up with Robin. I think she deserved so much more. So much more. I love Tracy. I'm a big Tracy fan. Victoria is an interesting case for me. So there's a wedding that is held by one of Ted's friends. He goes to attend, and his friends get absolutely fucking obsessed with the cake that was at this wedding. Like, oh my god, that is the best cake I've ever had. Ted ends up seeing Victoria while she is there. They share a night where the whole bit of the night is they're not going to exchange names. They're not going to exchange phone numbers. They're not going to keep in touch. They're going to have the night and then they're going to leave it that way. So that way it stays this romantic, perfect thing forever and it doesn't get tainted. And I think that's like a social experiment mindset of just like, let's do this thing for no actual, like, productive, good reason. It's giving, I'm 14 and this is deep. Like, it's kind of cringy, but, like, good for them if they're happy with it. I also engage in a little bit of, like, this is a bit stupid, but I think it would be fun. It doesn't hurt anybody. Like, good for them. Ted doesn't follow that, and again, goes and pushes the boundary and is like, oh my god, I gotta find her. And then he finds her. And she ends up being the one that made the cake for the wedding. And so everybody's thrilled about this because they're like, oh my god, the bitch that made the fucking delicious cake. You're gonna be with her. This is great. We get good cake all the time. They're together for a while. She gets an offer to go to, I'm pretty sure it's Germany, for a culinary school. Her and Ted decide to do long distance. Ted ends up cheating on her with Robin. And you find out later on that she also kind of was cheating on Ted with a guy in her class named Klaus. And the way that you find that out is because they meet up again after she comes back from Germany, from her culinary school. and she's getting married. And then she pulls a Ted and shows up on her wedding day being like, hey, I'm about to get married, but I don't want to. What if we run off into the sunset together? And I run out on my fiance. And Ted entertains this. For one, like, oh, Ted, so many problems. Baby boy, you're terrible. Get your shit together. But Victoria, she's not the worst. But I gotta put her in shit tier because she's done so many of the things that I talked so much shit about the other characters for. But overall, her personality outside of that and everything that goes on, I kind of want to put her in a tier between okay and shit. Because I feel like she's definitely not as bad as a lot of these other people that are down here in shit tier. But she's definitely not great. She's pretty bad. Nora? God tier. I don't think she did a single thing wrong in the entirety of the show for when she was present. Barney really got two of the best fucking romances that he could have and fumbled them both because he's that much of a shitter. But Nora was perfect. Nora was genuinely too good. Marshall? Shit. So, Marshall is really immature. Marshall has a really, really hard time putting his foot down to stand up for his wife sometimes. And he like kind of flip-flops between whether or not he can do that with Lily. It would worry me to be a partner to Marshall because I would feel like I would never know whether or not he's actually going to show up for me when I need him to. And being able to do that and having that consistency is something that is so important to me. So he stresses me out. On top of that, he withholds information from his wife because he knows that it's going to make her uncomfortable. He kind of goes behind her back and does things very, very adjacent to the things that he knows she is uncomfortable with, which is horrible, and I don't like that. On top of that, he is a complete mama's boy to a fucking fault. I cannot stand dudes that don't have a backbone with their fucking parents, bro. I haven't run into any women that have had this problem. I have run into it exclusively with men, and I hate it. Be fucking independent. Grow the fuck up. Set a damn boundary with your goddamn parents, bro. You're in your 30s. What the fuck is wrong with you? So he sucks for that. He lets his fucking mom treat Lily like shit. He lets his whole family really treat Lily like shit. He lets people get away with like way too fucking much. There's another thing that he does that I fucking hate. Oh, I remember what it is. So when they're trying to have a baby, when they are thinking of having a baby, they kind of go back and forth. They're having the discussion. They're not quite sure. And they agree that what they're going to do is when they see all of the doppelgangers of everybody in the group, that is the universe giving them a sign that it is time for them to have their baby. Which, if that's what you and your partner agree to, I I think you're stupid, but go ahead. If that's what it takes for you to feel comfortable, you do you, sweet cheeks. Who am I to stop you, you know? However, he knows damn well that one of the doppelgangers that they have run into is not actually a doppelganger and is in fact part of this like big old scheme. And so he lies to Lily about it. He knows that it's not the truth, but he lies to Lily and is about to sleep with her to have this child, to create this child. And is doing so under these false pretenses, which is disgusting and like worrisome. Like, that's horrifying. That's so manipulative. Oh my goodness. Hi, Resonant. Thank you for the gifted sub. Aw. How are you? It's good to see you. I don't know what the fuck I walked into, but hell yeah. It is a tier list ranking of all the How I Met Your Mother characters, and I'm bitching about this guy, Marshall, in a thing that he did in an episode. Yeah, he's going to go and have this child, or make this child, with his wife under these false pretenses, which, like, ick, disgusting, it's creepy. And then on top of that, his dad is getting all involved in their business, being like, you gotta have a son, you gotta have a boy, this is what you have to do before you have sex in order to have a boy, blah, 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 blah. And like, super manipulative and controlling and creepy. And Marshall goes along with it behind her back, trying to manipulate the sex of their unborn, unconceived child. You're insane, bro. You're crazy. You're an asshole. Yeah, literally psychotic. Insane. So those are my opinions on everybody and How I Met Your Mother. Very, very strong opinions. And it is so fucking telling that the entire main cast of this show ended up in the shit tier. I do not have a kitty near me. Hold on. Mona! Octane! I'm calling them. I have to get one of them to come to me. Kitty, kitty, kitty! I'm trying. You love cats? I have 2 of them. Hold on. Octane! Hi! Here's Octane. Ugh.
You're waiting.
Ugh. This is one of them. He is orange. He's a dumbass. Every time that he comes on screen, one of the things that we like to say is "Hello, Garfield Hive Mind," started by our moderator, Captain Bongos. He's very, very sweet. He will lay up here and do this, where he just gets aggressively cuddly into my neck and my face. But he's a good boy. He's a very, very good boy. See? Hello, Garfield. He is a creature. But we love a good creature on this channel. Oh. Kitty tail. Kitty tail. Sir. Could you please not put your... Could you not? Alright. Come on, bud. There we go. I'm going to take a screenshot of this, and then we are going to pop this in the Discord. So that way, just like with the last one for Stardew Valley NPCs, if you disagree with what I've said about any of these characters, you can absolutely go ahead and put your opinion in the Discord, and I would love to tell you how wrong you are about it. Oh, thank you for the 100 biddies, Resonant. Cat-petted mission completed? Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Alright, that has been posted in the Discord. Now we're gonna move on. I think I'll do a third one, and then because I do have plans tomorrow, it is going to be the last tier list that we do. But each one has been taking a hefty amount of time, so it's not going to be too soon that we're going to end it. But what is the Barbie one? Oh, there's like a whole shit ton. Okay. Do Barbie antagonists. Okay, the pets of Barbie would be kind of fire. That would be kind of nice. Brands. Pet that kitty! Get pets. You get little petty pets. D&D? D&D class list. Should we do a smash or pass of D&D monsters? Or we could, okay. We can do D&D monster smash or pass, or we can do Baldur's Gate 3 characters. I'm willing to do either one. Baldur's Gate, I feel like, might be more applicable and more interesting for more people. And then we could do... At some point, we're going to do a Smash or Pass episode for every Pokemon. And we could just make it a Smash or Pass marathon. Both sound good? Let's do Baldur's Gate. There's also Vox Machina characters. It's Baldur's Gate 3. We're doing Baldur's Gate characters. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I'm not gonna know everybody here by name. I'm bad with secondary and tertiary character names. Immediately? Okay, there... I got worried because I kind of was thinking, you need to finish Baldur's Gate 3? Where did you end off? How far did you get? But I got very worried because I saw Smash or Pass, then immediately looked down at who was included here, saw that Yenna was in the list. Yenna is a child! And so then I immediately looked back up to make sure that this wasn't going to be criminal. And then I saw the head pets tier, as well as C and D. And that is not fantastic for a scale, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So the first character that we have is the little mind flayer brain guy. What the fuck is his name? Us. His name is Us. I would give Us head pats. I love him. He's a little creature. He doesn't have a lot of health, but man, does he have a lot of spirit. I love that little guy. You, Us. Love him. Got all the way to meet Minsk. I went to boot camp and never really picked it back up. I have been on a Baldur's Gate kick recently where I've really, really wanted to play, but I haven't had anybody to play with. Was playing it for a couple days. Highly, highly recommend that you get back into it. I think it would be really good. I think you would enjoy it. I think you just got to get the ball rolling. But transitions are hard, and I get that. We'll be downloading tomorrow? Fucking finally. You should be downloading it tonight. To be real. to be so fucking real. Mr. like Spider Centaur man from Act 2. What's his name? Baldur's Gate 3. Spider Centaur. Strider. Yes, but like, what is your name? Karnus. Thank you. I'm gonna thoroughly pass. Simultaneously, I do want to put him in D tier because he's just an asshole. I don't like him. And also, he's ugly and weird and creepy, and I don't like him. Do not like. Playing a lot of Darktide and Helldivers? Oh, I bet Moss is fucking thrilled at Darktide. Been helping Moss stay alive in the permadeath runs? Yes. Move past below D. But just because I would pass and not fuck somebody doesn't necessarily mean that I think that they're a bad person. Karnus, I think, is a bad person. Also, I am sure that Moss is having a great time with that. I love Moss. Moss is my wife. Who dis? I recognize him, but I don't know. Here, let me make this a little bit bigger. So that way you guys can see a little bit easier as well. I'm gonna also drag this out. So, I don't remember this guy's name. This weird robed motherfucker. But I know that I don't like him. Not only would I pass, but I know that I have strong feelings of distaste for him. See, I wish that there was an actual way to see the names of everything. Ugh. Unfortunate. This guy also D tier. No, you know what? C tier. I fucking hate this goblin. This goblin sucks. He's going D tier. I kind of want to steal the idea from the League of Legends champion tier list that I did, where it was a could be convinced tier. For now, I'll put him in Smash. For now, because I feel as though I could be convinced. I could also be convinced for him. It would take a lot heavier of convincing, but I think I could be. This is a fat pass for me. Holy shit. Tired. Yeah, I think pass is fitting. We're gonna leave him there. As for the next person, would sniff her armpits. Would sniff her armpits. Obsessed. Obsessed. My wife. Fucking love Shadowheart. I would let her do disgusting things to me. Inconceivable things. I'm on the floor, bent over on all fours for Shadowheart. inherently, intrinsically. Not to be dramatic. This bitch, what the fuck is her name? Alfira, I think, is her name. I need to know. I need to know for her. I need to give her her fucking flowers. Her name is Alfira. I love her. I love her very, very much. Spoilers. Just for a brief moment. Mute the stream for like, I don't know, 30, 45 seconds if you don't want to hear anything about a Dark Urge run involving her. Gonna count down 3, 2, 1. I recently killed her during a Dark Urge run, and I don't think I will ever recover. I don't think I will ever recover. I love her so much, and I was so excited, thought she was going to join my party, and then they just rip it away from you like a motherfucker so fast, and I can't get over it. So I love her. I think she's great. I think she deserves the world, and unfortunately, I just apparently cannot give it to her because I'm not allowed. Lae'zel, however, I have to put her in C tier. But, yeah, no, she's going in C tier. I don't like Lae'zel. I would pass on fucking her, but I also just kind of don't like her. So, I think C tier is fine. Karlach? Smash. Smash. I love Karlach. 100% would. Astarion. I talk a lot of shit about Astarion, okay? I don't like this motherfucker. Let me make that very, very clear, okay? I know that everybody thirsts over him. I don't fucking like the guy. So obviously he goes in Smash. Zevlor gets head pats. I like Zevlor. I think that's a good boy. I don't immediately recognize this guy. So I'm gonna put him in C tier. Actually, no. We're gonna add a row below. And we're just gonna... There we go. Just... Okay, it changed this one. That doesn't make any sense. Cool. Well, alright, new one's gonna be question mark. Make it black. Never mind, can't see jack shit. We're gonna make it white. Sorry, sir, I don't know who you are. I don't recognize you. I don't know her name. But, would. I want to say she's in part of that underground coalition in Act 3? Under Baldur's Gate? But I'm not certain. I've played through Act 1 like 10 times, and I've played through Act 3 once. So, anything in Act 3 I'm not nearly as familiar with, unfortunately. This guy? Fuck him. Pretty much any Githyanki I have a huge problem with. Huge problem with. Wait, is that supposed to be, The one guy? I think it... No, he's right there. It's not... Is it Orpheus? Either way, it's D tier. But, like, I don't know. He's relatively small story-wise. I don't remember enough about him, but I wouldn't fuck him. Will? I wouldn't want to date him, but I feel like I could be convinced. I think I could be convinced to fuck him. I'm not certain, but I feel as though I'm not entirely opposed. Would the rat? What? Which rat? The little hamster guy? I don't like this guy. He's going in D. Oh god, this motherfucker? Sorry, we're adding another row below because I fucking hate him. I hate him so much. This is gonna be the stupid dumb babies tier. Stupid dumb babies tier. Need I say more? I don't like him. I don't find this man attractive, but I, once again, think I could be convinced to let him do something to me under the right circumstances. C tier. Then we've got, oh my god, the fucking surgeon. Oh god. Why was there a very, very small part of me that almost put him in Smash? Maybe I should seek help. Owlbear Cub! Oh my god, so many head pats. So many head pats and little smooches. I love the Owlbear Cub so much. It's not a maybe, seek help. But, okay, but like, sharp objects used on me? That's kind of cool. That's kind of nifty. Fucking stupid dumb baby. Literally so fucking dumb. I hate him. I don't recognize you. I'm so sorry. I don't have words. I don't. Look at her. You know? Look at her. Hampter. Yes, Hampter is next. Hampter gets head pats. So many little smooches. So many head pats. I love that guy. That's a cute little guy right there. Mind Flayer? Smash. Next question. Auntie Ethel, go fuck yourself. Eat shit and die tier. Literally the worst tier. Gale! I could fuck him, but I don't want him getting attached to me. I don't want to have to deal with him after the fact. Like, I want to enjoy him. I want him to enjoy me, and then I want us to go our separate ways. You know? Like, I don't want his baggage. Big yawn. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry? What the fuck? No. 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 Look at that face. That's a face only a mother could love. Fuck no. Who's the wet Dobby? I don't recognize him. I want to say that he's in Act 1 when you go to the place that has the weapons forge. I want to say he's there, but I don't recognize him. Let's see. I can't find it, at least not quickly. I can't find it. But that's why he's in the question mark tier, is because I genuinely like have no fucking clue who they are, and therefore can't make an assumption or make a verdict on them. Once again, I hate to admit this. I hate to be this bitch. I could be convinced, and it would not take much convincing. We hate politicians, but like, you know, weird old goblin lady. No, thank you. Halsin, I want to fuck the bear. I want to fuck the bear. I want to do it. I want to do him. I want to do it. I stand by this. It's Raphael, but like human form Raphael? Because like human form Raphael, I could be convinced. I could definitely be convinced. Most definitely would. Is it bad that I kind of hate her? I feel like that's bad. I feel like that says more about me than it does her. I don't love that. I can't defend. I cannot defend her. She's got red flags. A lot of red flags. Oh, this bitch that leads the, like, I don't want to say crusade, leads the... don't know. She's got her own little patrol. But she helps you in the Underdark in Act 2 to get to Moonrise. Honestly, I probably would, but I feel like I would need a little bit of convincing. Hi, Exter! Oh my goodness, you're here for the tail end of stream. But I'm glad that you are here. How are you? I don't know who this bitch is. I genuinely have no fucking idea. Who? I feel like this is a person from Act 3. And again, I'm not all that good with Act 3. But I feel like I could be convinced. Don't know any of these? Yeah, that's... A lot of the people from, like, here down are questionable to me. Trying to decide between D tier and Wood. You're still sleeping when stream started? Sleepy? Well, good morning! I'm gonna... I don't want to put her... I'm just gonna put her in pass, actually. I don't know. Like, yeah, she wants to kill a child. But also... Hot elf lady. It's like 5 a.m. now it's 7. Yeah, you're 6 hours ahead, right? Pretty sure 6. If I am correct about what time it is for me. I think you're 6 hours ahead. This guy is gorgeous, and I would 100%. Don't we all have that one kid? No, we have several. I do not want to fuck the weird ogre. Respectfully. Holy shit. See, this is why stream has to end after this, because I'm fucking exhausted. I don't know you. Actually would. 100% would. Beautiful. Would. I would 1,000,000 times over for her. Are you kidding me? That's insane. Netta. C tier. Maybe head pats if I'm feeling really, really generous one day, but I don't know. In Isabel's lover. I plead the 5th if they find the body. I did not hit him with a golf club 57 times. Valid. Valid. Honestly, would. Oh, this fucking, like, would. A shameless would. I am realizing just how many fucking characters in Baldur's Gate I would let rail the shit out of me. And I wasn't expecting that. Dude, now I gotta take care of my wife while I'm out for milk. Hey, I'm almost finished. I'm almost finished. Another Mind Flayer. Still wood. It's the tentacles. Goodness. Good night. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Wood. 100% wood. Are you kidding me? Holy fuck. I love her. I am so in love with her. I am ridiculously in love with her. You have no fucking idea. No. Stupid dumb baby. My standards are low. Wood. I mean, there's a lot of hot people in Baldur's Gate. It's not my fault. I'm simply a victim. I can't tell what the fuck I'm looking at. That just looks like a dragon. And if that's the case, if it is just a dragon, wood. Seven-headed alien? Still wood. Absolutely. Scratch? Head pats. 100% head pats. I would go absolute ham on Scratch. He deserves every bit of Scritch. Every bit. I can't tell what the fuck this guy is. So question mark. I feel like I'm gonna feel like an idiot for that, but you know. Yes, you get it. Fish dude. Die. Well, okay, we'll put you in D. Weird Githyanki, like, warrior leader lady. Stupid dumb baby. I fucking hate her. Volo, I could be convinced. Again, it would take quite a bit. I'd have to be very not sober, but I could be convinced. He's a funny guy. Funny guy with dark hair. That's my type. Stupid dumb baby. Withers is gonna go to head pats. I love Withers. He's reliable and good. And then to round us off, a little bit past 1:30 in the morning, Yenna goes in C tier. Not even head pats tier. Head pats would be too good for her, but she's just fucking annoying. She always talks about how she can make good food for dinner, and then she never does, and she just sits in your camp, and she's stupid, and I hate her. I don't like her. Orin, perfect. Yenna, the worst child. Anyway, this has been an objective Baldur's Gate 3 tier list. Should anybody take issue with anything that is here, I'm so sorry that you have bad taste. But everything has been decided, and this is now government-mandated truth to the situation. Unfortunately, you must accept this. Why is this not? There we go. Okay. Already rated my Stardew list? Oh my goodness. At least I got Abby and Leah correct. Yep. Those are my babies. My absolute babies. I love them so much. Abigail was my my marriage candidate in the first playthrough that I did of Stardew. I fucking loved her. That is literally my wife. When I got to Caroline, I was like, I feel like I have to tread very, very carefully here because this is my mother-in-law and I don't want to step on any toes. I don't want to offend anybody. Hence why I think Caroline was in B tier. Because I felt like I couldn't go any lower with her. That just felt disrespectful and bad. But, with that being said, I am fucking exhausted. I have Potentially a long day tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure. I start being busy at around 12, so I could wake up early if I go to bed now and try and do a little bit of a morning stream. Potentially do an evening stream if the plans that I have end early enough, but I'm not certain. Wednesday I'm going to be busy, so I'd like to get to bed so that way I can try and do a little bit of a morning stream at the very least. But, oh god, a bot. Disgusting. Hold on. I can fix this. I can fix this. Regret several choices you made yesterday? Why? What did you do? What did you do? Man. There we go. I shall wait a moment to see what it is that you did. Funk. Including but not limited to eating 3 packs of ramen. Okay. Normally when I make ramen that comes in a pack, I eat 2 at a time. So that doesn't seem too bad. But I'm sorry for your hot girl tummy problems, Exter. Nobody deserves hot girl tummy problems. That's not to say that you're not hot. I just don't think that you should get hot girl tummy problems. Because that's kind of mean. But I do hope that you feel better. Also, while I'm laying in bed, I can chit chat in the Discord for a couple minutes while I get all cozy before I fall asleep. But for now, I am going to end stream. Thank you to everybody who came and hung out, chatted. I'm gonna pretend like I was not accosted with the sippy sippy button at the very beginning, although I'm sure that that is going to make for some funny little clips. So I'm very excited to look back on that and see what I can pull from that. Thank you for the goofs and gaffs. Oh my god, Exter, please. Holy shit. Thank you. I am profusely hydrated today, which I guess is good because I did get blood drawn today. So I got blood drawn, I'm bruised. The lady looked at me after it happened and was like, "Are you okay? Are you gonna faint on me?" And like, I'm good with needles. I don't have an issue with needles. I don't have an issue with getting my blood drawn, but I did not eat before I went. And so it immediately, my body was like, ugh. And I had to immediately sip a Capri Sun. And now I've had like 3 or 4 cups of water in the past 2 hours. So it's probably good to be hydrated, but still. Like I said, thank you to everybody who came and hung out. This was such a good time. I want to do more tier lists. It's always just like drown, bitch. Truly. Truly. My wife was like, "I feel like you're going to drown." And I was like, probably. I was like, I'd love for my organs to work. However, it's not going to happen. Waterboard streamer. Yep. 100%. Yeah, thank you guys for all coming to hang out. I really, really like doing tier lists, but I feel like they can be kind of boring sometimes and not necessarily the most interactive. And I like to have more interactive, kind of fast-paced, go kind of streams. So I would love to maybe do some more tier lists tomorrow morning if we do end up doing a bit of a shorter stream. I just think it's a chill little vibe. I think it's a good time. So if that's something that you're interested in, we might be doing more of that tomorrow. If not, I do plan on doing some more streams. We still have the Smasher Pass Pokemon Edition, and I see that there are some Smasher Passes on the tier list maker. So we could just do a whole Smash or Pass marathon one day, and I think that could be pretty cool. So keep an eye out for that. I will update in the Discord if I decide there are any, big event days that I would like to do. We still have to do the Golf with Your Friends open lobby. We still have to do Minecraft. We still have to... There's so many things. I have so many ideas. So when things chill out, I will be able to hopefully actually start planning for those a little bit more. In the meantime, potential stream tomorrow morning. I will try to keep everybody updated on that, depending on how long it takes me to get ready in the morning. For now, I'm gonna wish everybody a good night. Specifically, Exter, a good morning is wished to you, considering you just woke up for the day. I hope that your day goes well. I hope you have a good one. No stress, no bad times, even though it's gonna be a stinky Tuesday. Days are always kind of lame, but hope you have a good Tuesday. I'm gonna call it here, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next stream. But for now,